This is just fictional story. It's imaginary. Watch at your own risk. No copyright intended. I only own the storyline, editing, and maybe voiceover if I have to. Deeply sorry for the grammatical errors or any mistakes. This is just purely for entertainment purposes. Thank you. You can mute the video if you only want to peacefully reading.
I'm sorry. Probably I will come home late again. Don't wait for me and sleep, okay? And after hearing his wife's simple reply, he sighed, feeling more bad. I'll make it up to you soon, I promise. He slightly pouted after hearing only hummed from her this time. Alright, don't forget to eat dinner. Bye, love you. And after the week, love you too, she ended the call first. He put his phone back on his table and sighed, leaning back while closing his eyes. Why can't I finish everything quicker? He sighed again, taking a little break. He's been pretty busy this past weeks, coming late and go to work early. Leaving his wife alone. He's been married to her for over a year, but in that 1 year, they never really have full free time together. Even at weekends, he also doing work from home sometimes. But he's glad that his wife is very understanding. She never complained about his work, supporting his business. But he can't blame her that she started to feel lonely and missing him. He can't blame her who slowly looked less excited whenever he come home. 'Cause she knows he come back tired and need to rest. She can't ask for a late night movie, or even a trip together out, or a simple dinner outside. But she never not smile when he come home. She always welcome him with a smile, though he actually feel a little bad, knowing that smile also hide pain. But yet, he still couldn't fix that. They both talk about it, and she even said that she's fine. But still, he knows she wanted his time. His time for his wife. She sighed, coming here after she ate dinner. It's already almost 8, her phone beside her while her legs dipped inside the cold water in her swimming pool, making sure if her husband call her, she can answer him right away. He probably will come soon. Or another hour or two. She smiles a little, staring down at the clear water. But then she looked down beside her at her phone when she heard it buzzing. She immediately looked at the caller ID, hoping it's her husband who informed her that he is on his way back. But then her smile faded slowly when she saw it wasn't him. But still, in less than 5 seconds, the smile came back as she immediately answered the call. Hello, Mom. How are you? Do you need something? Why calling me at this time? She heard her mother-in-law chuckled at the other side. Calm down, I'm okay. She then smiled in embarrassment. Oh, then is there something? No, I just call you because I know my son must have been still in his office. I'm sure you're still awake, and I'm right. She smiled. Yeah, I was just about to go to bed. She lied, knowing her in-laws must have worried. And not hearing any reply for a few seconds, she was about to speak, but her mother-in-law speak first. Have you eaten dinner? Want me to come and make something? She is shaking her head immediately. No, Mom, I already ate. It's late, you guys should rest. You don't want us to come? Her eyes slightly widened. No, not that, I just thought you guys need to. Alright, relax, we won't come. Just promise me you aren't lying and you already ate for real. She nodded. I swear I already ate. Just probably 10 minutes ago. Okay then, rest now. Don't wait for your husband. And call me if he make you mad. She smiled again. Of course, Mom, I will. And then a few seconds later, they both sang goodbye. She smiled, feeling good that she got in-laws like them. Their house is like almost an hour away, but still they can easily say that they will come if she wants them to. How lucky I am. She then continued to stay there for another few minutes before she eventually feel her legs getting a little too cold. I should prepare for bed now. She sighed and pulled her legs from the water before standing up properly, not forgetting to take her phone with her walking inside the house. She walks inside the already dark living room, thinking about getting herself a glass of water. But before she could turn to the direction of the kitchen, she stopped as she heard noises, like someone trying to unlock the main door. She furrowed her eyebrows, and her heart also. Did someone trying to break in? But then it makes her remember that she has her phone with her, so she immediately hold her phone, trying to call someone. I need to call him. Her hands were already slightly, as she was about to click the call button. But she immediately looked up when she heard the sounds of the door opening. Hoping it's someone she knows that opening her house's door. Or maybe her in-laws. But they just called her a few minutes ago, so it's impossible. She then was about to run and hide somewhere when she saw the shadow. But then she stopped and eyes slightly widened before she realized who is it and sighed in relief, closing her eyes and speak. It's you. The person also got slightly surprised with her voice, because he thought she already in their room and sleep, as the living room already dark. And he just saw her when he looked up after hearing her voice, standing there at the other side, him still near the door. I'm sorry. I thought you already sleep, so I tried not to make much noise, he said while walking to her direction, placing his bag on the table on the way. She sighed again, standing up properly, looking at him. I was even about to call you. He slightly smiles, realizing her still slightly surprised expression. And he pulled her in a hug right after reaching her, as she hugged him back while pouting. Still unglad too. Why didn't tell me that you were coming? He tightened the hug. I thought you already sleep, and I was planning to surprise you if you're still awake, so that's why I didn't inform you. She slowly smiled, feeling so comfortable with the warm hug. But you said you'll come late. I thought it's gonna be an hour or 2 hours more. Yeah, but I can't focus. I want to go home so bad. She blinked her eyes, realizing it's probably because of the call and how she replied to him, though she didn't mean to make him worried. She then slowly pulled back, looking up at him, who still locked her in his arms. Is it because of me? I'm sorry. He smiled, and suddenly, yes, because of you. Because I miss my wife too much that I hope I can teleport from my office to your arms in a second. She instantly chuckled after hearing the cheesy lines. That's cringe. He raised his eyebrow. But I'm serious. She stared at him, who really has no hint expression of joking, and she slowly smiled. All right then. He furrows his eyebrows. Still thinking I'm joking? She shake her head. No, I trust you. He then smile as well, staring at her eyes only for a few seconds before he says something again. I know I told you this already, but again, I'm so sorry. Sorry that my works makes you feel lonely. She slightly pouted and nodded before smiling again. You work hard for us, I understand. Please don't feel bad. I trust you. He sighed, feeling more relief. I hope I can make up for everything soon. She nodded. I can wait, don't worry. He nodded slightly, keeps staring at her eyes. Not saying anything more. Lost in her eyes. As she also let him staring at her. But then slowly his eyes. She then blinked her eyes when she realized he didn't stop staring at her. Do you want me to make something for you? She asked, but he didn't answer her. The way they're still. But before she could speak again, suddenly she realized that her husband. Her eyes slightly widened. She stay. She don't want to go. And as he whispering something, his voice low and. What if I want to make it up now? Her eyes widened again. Just the starting. I promise when I'm finally done with all the work, I will take a whole month off so we can spend it together. However you like it. She blinked her eyes. While her mind already going everywhere because of him. Now. Can we? Can I? If you let me to. She slowly nodded, giving him permission, and then not saying anything more, he. And only in less than 5 minutes, she was already on the couch of their living room. Still dark, but it's better. They like it like this. They get out the car, the woman in her late 40s holding a plastic bag full of snacks, while her husband following behind her, walking slowly to their son's house. Isn't that the car he usually uses? He whispered to himself as he catch a black car parked at the distance. But he shrugged his shoulders, thinking it's the other car as his son and his son's wife's car are also all black. We will watch movies together, she whispered, but stopped when she saw the main door already slightly opened, and her eyes face instantly widened. She looked back at her husband. "Call your son. Someone must have break in. Fast. I will come inside." She speaks fastly to her husband before she run inside after opening the door even wider. Her husband also get his phone while also following her running inside the house, worried if there's something happened already. But the moment he entered the house right after his wife, he got surprised when suddenly his wife reached him before immediately. But it's too late. His daughter-in-law and his son already realized their presence because of the noise of their mother opening the door, and both got embarrassed instantly, especially her, though her husband... "Mom, Dad," his parents cleared their throat, awkwardly looking away after hearing their son voice, getting angry at finding them break in their house this late. We just go to the guest room now, please." They nodded as they immediately run to the guest room like two kids getting scolded by their father. Though the one who scolded them actually their own son. She couldn't open her eyes, too embarrassed. They left. Sorry, she was about to speak, but both suddenly heard something. "We can cover our ears too. Don't worry, you guys go on." She instantly covered her face more as her husband closed his eyes. Embarrassed, yet it's funny.